Hi, second graders. My name's Miss Umfleet, and I just wanted to give you some examples on how to work through the problems for day 2 using our strategy of ungrouping a 10. Parents, remember you can refer to the math resource page C to get a better breakdown of this strategy. So let's look at the first problem on our day 2 page. We have two problems here. 70 equals 60 plus 10, and 70 minus 36 equals something. If we look at the problem that's unsolved, 70 minus 36, we can see that if we go to try to solve it by stacking the 70 on top of our 36, that we'll get stuck because you can't subtract 6 from 0. Remember the rhyme from our worksheet. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door. Numbers the same, zero's the game. Well, we have more on the floor, so we're going to have to go next door. That's where this 70 equals 60 plus 10 comes in. If we ungroup a 10 from 70, we'll get 60 plus 10. Another way to look at this would be breaking up our 70 into 6 tens and 10 ones. So now let's do some subtraction. I'm going to use my place value chart here to show my tens and my ones. Now, if I were to not ungroup my 10 from my 70 and just tried to do 70 minus 36 on my chart here, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens and 0 ones. And then I would try to take away my 6 ones here from my 36, and I'd have no ones to take away from. But if I regroup my 70 here and take away that 10 there, and I make it a 1 instead, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones there, then I can see my 36 here, and I can take away 6 ones. I can go, a fancy stamp for this. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I can take away my 3 tens from my 36 by going 1, 2, 3 over here. I'll take that one away too, since that was the one we ungrouped. And then now all I have to do is count what I have left. 1, 2, 3 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones, and I get my answer to 70 minus 36. 70 minus 36 is 34. So let's try the second problem. The second problem I have here is 54 minus 40 plus something, and 54 minus 18 equals something. Well, let's look at my subtraction problem here, since I know that that's what I'm going to end up needing to solve. If I stack my 54 on top of my 18 to solve it, then I can see I've got a problem. Remember our rhyme? More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door. Numbers the same, zero's the game. Well, 8 is more than 4, so I've got more on the floor here, and I'm going to need to have to go next door to my 50, which brings us to our 54 over here. So if we ungroup a 10 from 54, I get this 40. And I know that I have 110 over here. And I didn't touch the ones at all. And there's 0 ones in my 40. So I know that this number, excuse me, this number here, then needs to be and have 4 ones, or be 14. And we can see then that 54 equals 40 plus 14. Or another way is 54 equals 4 10s and 14 ones. So let's use our 4 10s and our 14 ones to solve this problem. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 10s, and then 14 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I can get the right color. There we go. Okay, so now I can take 18 away from my 4 10s, 14 ones, which equal 54. To do that, I'm going to start with my 8 ones, and I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to see I have 1 10, and I'm going to take away 1 10. So now I can count what's left and see I got 1, 2, 3 10s. Hold on, is that the right one? 1 second here. 3 10s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. So we get our answer of 54 minus 18 equals 36. Let's do an example of the last problem. The last problem we have here has 2 missing addends that make up our 68. And then our subtraction problem is 68 minus 49. So first, if we just start by stacking our 68 on top of our 49, we can see that we've got more on the floor here with my 9 being bigger than my 8, which means I'm going to need to go next door to my 60 here, which brings us to breaking up our 68 into 2 numbers. Well, I know I need to ungroup a 10 from my 68. So 10 take away 68, I know I'm going to have 5 10s. And then I know I'm going to be left with 1 10, and I didn't touch anything with the 8s, so my 1s are still 8. And so I ungrouped my 110 and put it in my 18 here. And then I've got my 1s on my 18, which left me with 5 10s and 18 1s. So now let's draw that on my place value chart here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s, and I've got 1, hold on a second here, technical difficulties. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 ones in there somewhere. So now I can take away and subtract my 49 from my 5 10s and 18 ones. The way I'm going to do this is by knowing I have 4 10s and 9 ones in the number 49. So I'm going to start by taking away my 9 ones. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to take 4 10s away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now all I need to do is count what's left. And I see I've got 1 10, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones left over. So my problem, 68 minus 49, the answer is 19. And so that's how we use our strategy of ungrouping tens in subtraction. I hope this was helpful. And remember, kids, more on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door. Numbers the same, zero's the game. All right, stay safe out there, kids. And parents, remember that there's plenty of resources within the packet that you can reference. Bye, kids.